I am very excited to be able to announce, although it's sort of early in the final day here, but we thought as we had everybody gathered in the room, in the plenary room, that this would be an excellent moment to make this announcement. I'm really excited that after 2 wonderful years in Portugal, I have to say, it's been a tremendous experience for us to be here. It's been so welcoming, so extraordinary. I think the last 2 summits have been probably the best 2 that we've ever had here. And indeed, we had a wonderful summit here in 2015 as well. But after 2 years, consecutive years here in Portugal, in Lisbon, we are now moving across the world next year to Japan, to Tokyo. And our summit does look to move around the world. It does look to generate new perspectives around the ocean and the transition to a sustainable ocean economy. And moving back to Asia, to Japan, I think is hugely appropriate at this time, where an awful lot of the challenges, the pressures, the growth in and around the ocean, in and around economies is taking shape at this point in time, and where much of the transition, I think, is, as well as many of those challenges that face the transition, are at their most urgent. And so it's hugely, I think, important and appropriate that we move to a country that is the 3rd largest economy in the world, a hugely influential country in that region as well as in the world, and that a country that has, in some ways, an ambivalent relationship with the sustainable ocean economy, but itself is a hugely important maritime nation, and indeed a nation that's so defined in many ways by the sea. So we are delighted, absolutely delighted, to be able to make that move. Sad to leave Portugal behind, because it has been an extraordinary experience for us here. And with that, let me just ask the Minister of the Ocean, José Maria Costa, to say a few words, if you will, about as you leave government, sadly, say a few words about this wonderful relationship that we've been able to generate over the last 2 years.
Thank you. Bom dia a todos. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Goddard. It's a pleasure to be here with you. The compliments to the Nippon, to the Japanese Foundation, and I wish the best successful for the next years. And we have a long tradition, a cultural tradition with Japan, by the seas in the beginning, and the gun arms. We introduced the gun arms in Japan in the last centuries, and we have a strong cooperation with Japan and in the ocean too. First of all, my compliments to the fantastic team from The Economist. In your person, applause to the Economists.
Thank you.
But in the last years, Portugal and Lisbon was the center of the discussions of the ocean's problems. We have here, with your activity and your impulse, the scientists, the researchers, the economists, the world, reflecting about the ocean, the blue economy, and how we can make better for the humanity. That is important. And I think it's a great opportunity to Portugal after the 2nd United Nations Conference for the Oceans to be a leader in the world, in the governance and the renewable energies, in the agricultures. And the economists help us to put in the discussions some things very important, like the conservation of the oceans, how we can change our economy in the straight line with the SDG 14, and how we can develop the blue economy, the sustainable blue economy. It's not easy, but I think with all the people support these events, these conferences, and these exhibitions, we can together go to promote the better ocean for the future. And I desire the best. I wish the best for the next exhibitions and the next forums from the blue sustainable economy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jose Maria. And I absolutely hope one day that we will see our summit back in Portugal again. I'm sure we will. We have a short video, and let's bring that up, please, if we can.
Since 2012, leaders from around the globe gather every year at the Economist World Ocean Summit to ignite action towards a sustainable ocean economy. Our goal? To foster meaningful partnerships across industries, bringing together NGOs, scientists, technology developers, and investors. Over the years, the World Ocean Summit has made waves in 7 cities, uniting attendees from over 80 countries. We're excited to announce that we will be convening our 12th World Ocean Summit in Tokyo, Japan. Hosted by the Nippon Foundation, Japan's largest philanthropic organization with a strong footprint in the ocean space. With over 14,000 islands, 347,000 kilometers of coastlines, and a blue economy that is forecasted to reach 28 trillion yen by 2030, Japan as a maritime nation offers a rich cultural and historical perspective and expertise that can drive meaningful discussions on topics such as marine conservation, sustainable fisheries, and the impact of climate change on coastal communities. The World Ocean Summit 2025 in Japan will also explore such themes as ocean stewardship, advancements in marine technology, and collaborative efforts to address ocean pollution, from plastics, chemicals, to ocean acidification.
So there will be a series of stepping stones, and that will probably be the last big stepping stone before the UN Ocean Conference. So it's great news to me that the World Ocean Summit will be held in March 2025, and even better news for me as somebody who's lived in Tokyo, that it will be hosted in Tokyo.
Join us in Tokyo to protect our oceans for future generations.
Most welcome to join us in Tokyo. And it is truly a delight for me to welcome to the stage Yohei Sasakawa, who is the chairman of the Nippon Foundation, and we are now just about to have a very brief handover ceremony for the handover from Portugal to Japan. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Very welcome.
Thank you, Jose Maria.
May I? Sure.
Yes, if you're going to have a seat. I think. Sasakawa-san, if you'd like to.
Your Excellency, please sit down. Please sit down. Your Excellency, Mr. Jose Maria Costa, Secretary of State for Maritime Affairs, distinguished guests and participants, we are very much honored to be the official host for the World Ocean Summit 2025. As the chairman of the Nippon Foundation and a proud member of a global citizen with deep historical and cultural ties to the ocean, I look forward to welcoming you all next year. See you in Tokyo. Obrigado. Obrigado.